Today's video is a collab with Sammy from Managing the Maze. She is a wonderful person. I love her channel. She shares lots of what's for dinners. She also shares things that she fixes for her lunch to take to work with her to eat. And she shares amazing shopping hauls, especially her grocery hauls. So make sure that you check out her channel as well as the playlist below in the description box. So I hope that you enjoy this cozy casserole collab. Check out all the awesome content creators because I guarantee you they've got some great videos and recipes to share with you. So I hope you like this. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and enjoy. I just wanted to share a little bit about myself so you can get to know me better. I have 4 grown children, 2 sons and 2 daughters. They range from 33 years old to 28 years old, and my daughters are identical twins. So that's a fun fact. My love language is cooking for others. I love to cook for others. It just gives me so much joy. This is my husband, Chad. We met when I was 15 years old. He's 4.5 years older than I am. And we've been married for 36 years and together for 39 years. I'll also share some videos about my Grammy school. I have 2 granddaughters is all. One will be 5 in February and the other will be 2 in April. And I have kept Amelia for 5 years. She will go to kindergarten in the fall. And they're just the loves of my life. And it's such a blessing to be able to take care of them and watch them while their mom and dad go to work every day. Such a blessing. And if you follow me on my community tab, you will see where I lost my mother on December the 19th. And I would just like to ask that you continue to lift me in prayer because I miss her so very bad. And I know that there'll be good days and bad days to come. But I'm so thankful from God that we have the promise that we will see each other again. The recipe I'm going to be sharing today is a French toast casserole, and it's going to be made very fancy over the top. The first thing I want to do is spray my glass pan. I'm going to be using, I think it's pronounced panettone bread. This was a gift from a friend of ours, and I did not really know what to do with it. It's good, but I thought this is so nice. I need to do something extra special with it. So I got to thinking, and I love French toast, but it wasn't really in a way that you could cut it into slices to make French toast. So I've seen a lot of people do the French toast casseroles, and this one I decided to do an overnight French toast casserole. Now this panettone is made with chocolate chips in it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just get it out, and I'm going to cut it up into chunks and place it inside of my greased glass baking dish.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it.
The next thing we're going to do is make the filling for our French toast casserole. We're going to start out with 6 eggs. The next thing we're going to do is add a small carton of heavy whipping cream. I think it's 2 cups. Don't forget the recipe will be linked in the description box.
Sweet concussion, oh, you miss my touching.
The next thing we're going to add is about a tablespoon of a good vanilla extract. The next thing will be ground cinnamon, and you can use your own measurement for this if you want. I can't remember what the recipe calls for, but I typically use about a tablespoon. I think it's going to go really far, so I like it. Forgot about having this jar of cinnamon sugar that I had made for some cinnamon bread, or brown sugar and cinnamon toast. And I just went ahead and put some of that in there because it was heavy on the cinnamon, and it actually turned out amazing.
We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long.
Now we're just going to move our bread back over and pour our egg and heavy whipping cream, cinnamon, and vanilla extract mixture right over top of it. You want to make sure that you cover the bread completely. You don't want to leave any of it, not covered in the egg mixture. And you'll see here in a minute, I take my spatula, get all of that goodness out of the bowl, and just mash down on it and make sure that it's all mixed in really well. Now I'm just going to cover it with foil really well, put it in the refrigerator overnight, and in the morning I'll sit it out while the temperature's preheating, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, for the syrup, we're going to use 1 stick of butter melted, a cup of syrup, and the zest of 1 orange. This and another step is what totally makes this French toast casserole. So please, if you make this casserole, please use this syrup recipe because it's simple, easy, but it does take it over the top. All you want to do is heat this syrup and butter and orange zest mixture up. You don't want to bring it to a boil. Once it gets hot, just turn it down, and you can add more syrup to it if you need to. And, I did. So it goes a pretty long ways because it doesn't take that much. But it is absolutely delicious, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with the syrup. And our final step to make this completely over the top is I'm going to take my mini food chopper and I'm going to take whole almonds and chop up in it. I would use slivered almonds if I had those. That's what I recommend. I think they would look more appealing to the eye. But this is all I had, and it gave it the same flavor. But I just took probably a quarter of a cup. I didn't take very many at all. And I just chopped them up in my mini food chopper, and I just sprinkled them over the top of the casserole, and then I put it in the oven to bake. And then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, here is our French toast casserole. Out of the oven, it smells divine. We've got our butter, maple syrup with orange zest syrup. Heated. Here's our butter, maple, orange zest syrup to go with it, and bacon because sweet and salty is good together. All right, let's serve this up and see how it turns out. Make sure that you follow that recipe down below in the description box because you're going to bake this for so long with the foil on before you take the foil off and add your chopped almonds to it, and then bake it for the second round. And I think it's just for 15 minutes once you remove the foil.